I just found out that my mother-in-law died. I have called her Oma ever since I started having her grandchildren, which I had 6, as you know. And I found out 2 days ago by way of the grapevine that she had passed away early in the morning. My ex-husband didn't tell me. My brother-in-law didn't tell me. My sister-in-law or my estranged daughter who was with her. I wanted to make a video because I have to assume that I am not the only one that has experienced this kind of grief and confusion at the same time. Because not only have I cried for 2 days over the loss of Oma, but over the fact that really it showed the death of the family. I feel like I've lost all of them because if in a situation like this, I am completely disregarded, it just affirms that they don't care. So, I am Linda, and this is Escaping My Fairy Tale, and I'm not sure if I'll do this as an episode or just an extra video that I drop. But I wanted to share a little about Oma because I need to. I have known her since I was 13 when I met my ex-husband. 13, so for 46 years, she has been in my life. And I have loved her and honored her. But through the whole divorce proceedings, which were, which was 5 years, I never stopped communicating with Oma. We talked regularly. We became closer than ever. And even when I realized I had been blocked from her phone, I befriended a nurse at her place, and she would have Oma call me through her phone. And so we've been in constant communication. Because of her Alzheimer's, she wasn't, at the very end, she was not able to tell me important facts. And so she wasn't able to tell me a few weeks ago that she was under hospice care or that she had a few weeks to live. Because if she had been coherent enough to say that, she would have known I'd be there. Nobody else told me. And they went to be with her. And they were with her in the end. They got to say goodbye. And to date, they have still not let me know. They don't want me to know. And yet, this sweet woman and I were so close. I was blamed by my ex-husband and my brother-in-law that I was trying to take things from her, take her money, trying to steal their inheritance. So much misunderstanding and accusations that weren't true. But I know the truth. Oma knew the truth. My Lord knew the truth, that I just loved her and was trying to honor her wishes in everything that I did. I just loved her. I wasn't on the will. I knew I was divorcing her son, so there wasn't anything in it for me. And so these horrible, evil accusations about where my heart was, look what it's led to. So I'm stuck in this feeling of insane deep pain in losing her. And then I feel like I'm kicked in the gut when I think about them and the choice they made to not allow me that final moment where I could sit with her and hold her hand, tell her I love her, sing to her, rub her head. All of that was taken from me and can never be given back. The nurse called me. She loved you so much. She talked about you so much. And she knew because she watched my conversations with her. Oma had requested, probably for over 10 years, "When I go, Linda, I want you to play my favorite hymn, Just As I Am, for me at my service, please." And I promised her, absolutely, I will come play that on the piano for you. And I told her if I could, because I'd probably be crying all the way through it, but I promised her that. But they won't tell me when there is a service. This is insane grief to go through because I've lost her, and it's been confirmed that my ex's whole family literally wants nothing to do with me. 46 years of love and bonding and relationship, raising my 6 children, her loving them, cooking together, shopping together, sewing together. She was German, so it was dumplings, it was apple strudel. Her wishes and play that song for her. But they can never steal my precious Oma and the relationship we had, and these last 5 years that were so rich in conversation. Because with Alzheimer's, it's so interesting because, she began to not be able to remember what she said a second ago. And I would listen to her repeat herself, and it was fine with me. I heard her voice. It's all that mattered. But then she would have the perfect memory of the past. Perfect. We would talk about times she would visit us when we lived in Oregon, when we lived in Hawaii. She talked about her childhood in Germany. Didn't miss a beat. She remembered everything. And so we could connect in the past. I love Oma. And it's just crazy. I don't understand what's happened to my life and how these people who have known me my whole life have made the decision that I am unworthy, too dirty, too cruel to have the privilege of having a relationship with her and being with her at the end. Because all I did was love her and be there for her. So I'm going to play that song for her here and now. didn't get to whisper my voice in her ear so that she knew I was there. I didn't get to look upon her sweet face for the last time. I've been erased. But what's not erased and can never be erased is my 46 years with her, and the love she had for my children, the German traditions that she passed down, her silly jokes, her recipes, the music she loved. So I honor her now. Such a precious woman. And I just want you to know, if you've ever experienced this, you're not alone. And if you hurt this much, I just have to think, I can only hurt this deep if I had loved this deep. And I did. Satan does seek to kill and destroy, but he can't take away the love that Oma and I shared and the bond that we had to the very end. Thanks for listening to me and for sharing this moment with me. I'll see you next time.